ABS has been serving the offshore industry for more than 60 years. We started back in 1958 by classing the first module. We've classed the first floating production system in 75, and throughout the technology development of history up until 2015, where we ventured into new technologies with supporting wind farms, we classed the largest wind farm installation jackup. The PSA regulations are what we call goal-based, and that means that you'll find less tangible requirements in there and more broad-based intentions. So compliance is assured by meeting the intentions of the regulations. And the hierarchy of the regulation is structured in a way that you'll find technical standards in the guidelines which you need to comply with to meet the intentions of the regulation. PSA, they suggest and make reference to certain standards in their guidelines, which needs to be applied by the duty holder to ensure compliance. The ticket to trade for mobile units is normally an approved safety case, and in Norway that's expressed through the acknowledgement of compliance process. The Petroleum Safety Authorities, the PSA, they issue the AOC, which is a statement to the fact that your management system, your organization and your technical state of your facility meets the intention of the regulation, thus complying with the requirements. The majority of rig owners are taking a maritime approach towards the AOC, which means that they apply the Red Book from the Norwegian Maritime Authorities, supplemented by class rules as their technical norms for the facility. If they want to use other norms than those referenced in PSA's guidelines, they need to document an equivalent level of safety. And this is the process that ABS has been involved with PSA in for the past couple of years. And the reason we wanted to do this is that we want to compete on equal terms. We started a process back in 2015 where we had meetings with different departments with PSA. We had a lot of exchange of information, and we also produced a written opinion to document that the level of safety represented through ABS rules and guidelines met the intention of PSA's regulation and could be used to comply with the regulations, obtaining an AOC. So the process we've been having with PSA over the past years has included information sharing about ABS criteria, methodology and technical requirements. And the outcome of that process is the acceptance by PSA to allow the use or the application of ABS rules and guides in the AOC process as a supplement to technical requirements in the Red Book. This has enabled ABS to compete on equal terms in the Norwegian market. This gives the owners the option to choose between competent societies and recognized organizations. It's easier for us to promote ABS as a credible alternative. It demonstrates that ABS rules and guidelines can be applied in the AOC process. This process has shown us that the ABS rules and guides represent the highest level of safety in the industry. It has shown us that it meets the intention of the PSA regulation. We have been informed by PSA's legal department that as an outcome of the review process, ABS rules are fully accepted and can be applied in the AOC process as technical supplements to the Red Book. On the back of this process, PSA has started their own process to update the regulations to change the narrative where they reference just one society and rather change it across to a general reference to recognized organization. ABS is looking forward to continue the good working relationship we have with PSA and the offshore industry in Norway. We are committed to delivering quality class services from your offshore society of choice.